Alright guys, back again. New episode. Finally, we are done with this international airport for the time being. We can go ahead and cut the ribbon, I guess. Finally, I had to kind of leave this game running for about an hour to get this thing done, but it looks like we should be all set. Hopefully. There's no setbacks, but thank you, Jesus. Alright, so, moving on. We left off last episode where we were talking about our different game plan or whatnot. This city here is doing great. We will revisit that maybe a little bit later, but we're going to work on this little city here. I've been kind of itching to do it, mainly because of the new DLC. I have sent a care package of simoleons from this land to this land of 150k. Just waiting to receive that so we can move forward. However, we still got 50 grand, so we're kind of moving on up a little bit. Alright, so first order of business, we had put in a casino, which I'd like to upgrade a little bit now since we're doing so hot. We're making $8,000 a day in profits. Let's see what our margins are. So it looks like we need more mid-wealth tourist rooms. Let's go ahead and let's slap that down. That's going to give us some more mid-wealth rooms, more lodgers or whatnot. So that'll help us. Let's see how that plays out. I don't like to upgrade the casinos too quickly, mainly because it'll get burned out. So let's go ahead and give that a minute to adjust itself. Definitely want to put in some landmarks too to get the tourists here. And let's see, we don't really have enough money for it, to be honest with you. But look at that, we already had 446 tourists. So that's awesome. We're starting out. These are going to be hotels, my guess, if I had to take a guess. I still got it on cheetah speed just because we're starting out. It takes too long to just sit here and watch it just slowly crawl along. So then on cheetah speed. I have a few houses here just to kind of get things rolling, but the majority of our visitors, or the majority of the people in this town are going to be visitors, so I'm not overly concerned with that. As you can see here, these are all coming up. Businesses are all doing great. And let's see if they gives us any stats here. It still needs workers. So it ain't even open yet. So let's put a little bit more residential down just so we can get some workers over there. Because don't really want to wait any longer. Okay, nice. What does it need? What did it say? It needs 600 workers? Doesn't even say. It just says needs workers. Alright. Cool. Alright. Now, as far as the game plan, I want to do something out here. I don't know what it's going to be yet. I'm thinking maybe we can do I don't know. I really want to utilize that. The only concern I have at this point is when it comes time to utilize that, there's going to be some sort of traffic issue. I don't know where it's going to be or what, but I'm thinking about crossing here. Or maybe even crossing here. And using one of these landmarks here. I don't know which one to use. I'm thinking maybe this one. What is this, the Eiffel Tower? Or Tokyo Tower? Looks like the Eiffel Tower. Maybe put it right down here. I'm just trying to get an idea. Expo Center, without a doubt, is going to go probably over here, I want to say. Or maybe here. Huh. Look at that, 18,000 a day. That is just unbelievable. I could already tell that the gambling is... It's moving a lot better than it once was. Not perfect yet, but it's still moving in the right direction. Before the patch, you'd get these casinos that would be up and running at like 762, and then the next day it will just plummet. And that's I think what they've tried to correct here with the new patch or newer patch. So we'll see how that works out. It looks like it's going to be helping out. I've got some police cars coming over from the other town, but I think I'm going to go ahead and add a police station in here because it's just a matter of time before that becomes more widespread than it already is. So we'll get that opened up, and let's see. So we add a little bit more residential in here. Just kind of connect that in the back here. Like I said, this is kind of temporary over here, these residential zones. Because once we get this city moving with tourists, we're not going to need much residential. We'll start removing it slowly but surely. So, hope you guys enjoyed the last video. It was kind of like a mid-series recap as to what's been going on or what we've been doing. Oh yeah, that was the other thing I did. We'll show you, but I took out the oil well that I had here in the city, and I moved it here. And I think that helped out a lot with the speeding up the process. It was taking the trucks a little too long to get all the way around to the international airport from that city, so I think that helped out a little bit there. We already got some serious development with traffic. Still not open yet. It's only been 2 minutes, but we need some residents to move in. Same thing with education. I don't know how big education is going to be in this city. I think it's primarily going to be traveling to the other cities, which is going to make me have to increase the education, especially in this town here. I think this is maybe, we're going to keep our university here, but in this town here, we're definitely going to increase our education. Like I put a second elementary school, probably a third. Definitely high school, which we don't have yet, so stay tuned for that. Lots of shoppers driving daily from Settlers Rest. So which one was Settlers Rest? This one? I can't even remember. Yeah, Settlers Rest. Okay, and that's Frontier Fields. So we got lots of shoppers coming from there because I literally have this one commercial building. If you can see here, the entire region. So there is nowhere to shop in that whole town, which is by design. That's what I wanted. Look at this traffic. This is going to be an issue, I can just tell already. But when is it not, you know? I mean, at least it's moving, though. So let's go ahead, let's construct. I kind of want to do this across town here. Nice. I like it. Gives the town a nice little vibe. There isn't too much room over here, but there's definitely enough. We will definitely come back to that, but there's definitely enough room. So I'm interested to see how long and how many workers this is going to take before we get this fired up over here and we get some planes taken off. As soon as we do, I'm hoping that this money comes from the other city, unless we'll take out a loan and start with our, because I really want to start our theme park this episode. I've been itching to do it. So we'll set 5,000 residents. Let's shoot for 5,000 residents, and then let's put a Department of Finance, and let's take out a nice big bond and get our theme park rolling here. Whoa. Cool. I like the way that looks for right now. For right now, that is. Also with this city, I'm definitely going to be adding one of these. A bus terminal. Not just a good old bus depot, but I'm talking about a terminal. And what that'll do is that it's going to basically turn on every single bus stop in this region to this city, basically. So we're going to have travelers from everywhere and all the cities being able to come on in here. I don't know where we're going to put that yet. We're still strapped for cash a little bit. But It's definitely going to be something that's added. Patrol cars. Let's add another lot here. It's a nice little sign and a flagpole. Gotta finish it up. Where we put? Pretty cool. Well, we got some serious amount of taxi cabs. Let's see what they're saying. Going somewhere came from the gambling house. This is the hot spot. I think it's this sign that's doing it for us. Just concerned about this traffic already. Wow, man. This is just insane. I mean, you gotta have intersections. I mean, you can't have a city without intersections. There's just no such thing. I mean, I don't know. The other city's starting to get really bad, too. I'll show you here in a little bit. But the other city I have, Frontier Field, the one with all the residents, that one's starting to get really backed up, too. I mean, big time. This one here. But, hey, what are you gonna do? What is this saying here? What is this crying about? Okay, yeah, we got it. Alright, good. So we got it. Supply 300 workers. Now it needs power. Alright, so we are moving along here. Now, power is a whole other situation here. Okay, so we're making 29 an hour. Not bad. I think we should maybe... We're definitely not raising the commercial and industrial tax. Let's raise the residential tax just to knock there. And let's figure out what we're going to do as far as a power plant. Because for right now, we're buying power, but that's gonna stop. And I do not think a wind power plant is gonna be enough to power an international airport. So for right now, just to get the airport working, let's figure something out here. Let's upgrade that. And as far as this, we've got tons of coal in that other city. 75, 150 for an oil power plant. God, I said I didn't want any pollution, but I don't know what else they do. Oh, I know they're pissed. That'll definitely give us enough power for everything. As soon as that opens up. And then for this, let's do the Department of Finance, because we don't have a Department of Finance in our region. Where do you think will be a nicest little? It's over here because we can't utilize that space anyway. So, and then let's go ahead and do it. Let's do that $100,000 bond, and let's start our theme park. Let's do it. Alright, so let's start. Now, I think in my last video I did the Funshine, I want to say. Can't even remember. Let's see. So they're all this. We're going to have two entrances, so I don't know. I guess we can just pick one. This one looks pretty cool. And let's do it right there. Onslaught of tourists. You gotta love it. Wow, look at that. Okay. So, give that a second. Like I said, we gotta kind of start off with some residential because we need workers for everything. Look at these tourists, man. They are coming in fleets. So, let's go ahead. Let's take a look here. This is not even open yet. But let's just get a good idea of what we're gonna do. Like I said in the last episode, I want two entrances. I want as many avenues for customers to come on in and tourists as I can. So I have an entrance here, and as we upgrade, it's going to allow us to put another entrance, which I'm thinking maybe down this way. And down here, I'm going to put a train station. So, let's see. Well, without a doubt, we need a sign, because we technically cannot move forward without a sign. So, most of the people, I don't know if it's better over here or over here. Let's put it there. All right, so we got a Astro Twirl rocket ride to start out with. So they give you one ride, which looks like it's this one, so we don't even have to bother with that. And I think we get a concession stand too. Yeah, we get one concession. Oh, toy stand. My apologies. So what we're gonna do is we're going to kind of keep this small, and let's get an idea of how many tourists we're gonna get. But let's add at least one ride. I mean, come on, let's be realistic here. So, so an Astro Twirl rocket ride. That's more. We got 16 people online for that already. Wow. I mean, what's a theme park without a carousel? I mean, I'm sorry, but carousel time. I don't really like how that indentation is, but I think we can make it work. It kind of adapts the land around it, so I'm not overly concerned. So we're good on that. And then we need a concession stand, without a doubt. We got a toy stand, big deal, but we need a concession stand. Here we go, because people are going to want to eat. Not enough. We are out of money already. That thing cost 85 grand, I believe. Okay, so as you can see here, my guess is that the international airport is open now. It's saying that it's not, but I believe it is, because why else would we have massive amounts of traffic coming in from there? So give that a second and we'll see. But we're already getting some serious development here, and we haven't done very much, ladies and gentlemen. We have not done very much at all. We got power plant here. Okay. Probably going to want to accept global deliveries because we only have so much crude oil. And we better brace ourselves here. Police station, I want to keep up with this. I really do. We are out of money, and I'm not taking out another loan yet. So let's see what we can do here. Let's solve our money problems for the meantime. We got massive amounts of commercial, so we're good with that. Let's go ahead and let's add a little bit more residential just for right now. Sticking with this nice little angled road theme, so I think that looks pretty cool. Takes us a little bit to... What's going on here, buddy? There we go. Look at that, right on the lines. Not enough simoleons. Okay, we're running low. Let's get some more taxpayers in here. Alright, so we're good with the power now, as you can see that message on the right side. So we should be open. I know I keep saying we're open, we're closed, we're open, we're closed, but it's a little misleading. Security breach. Wow, look at that. Been open for 2 minutes and we got a security breach. That's what TSA is for. I cannot believe this traffic, man. This is just glorious. This is better than I even expected. I know they say traffic jams around the casino usually hurt you a little bit, but I think they help. I mean, I've seen it on my other cities. The casinos with more traffic around them do better. So I don't... If you look in the little tourism guide, that's what it tells you. It says avoid traffic jams. So, wow, we are just... This is going to be awesome. We have room to do everything here. We've got room to put another entrance. Once we start getting, and for those of you that didn't see my other tutorial, let's go ahead and let's go through it just real quick. So you have primary rides or primary attractions, or main attractions is what they're called. We have Ferris wheel. Let's see. Okay, so let's go through the main attractions real quick. For those of you who didn't watch the other video, we got the Ferris wheel. We've got a roller coaster, which I definitely want to add that. We've got a go-karts, and we've got a main train station or mini train station. Okay, which of course you can fit the rail. Then you have the secondary ride. So people come to your park for the main attractions, and then you have these other secondary attractions that they're going to want to visit as well. Which everything you're able to make profit on. And then let's go through these real quick. We've got the carousel laid down already. We also have a swing ride. We have the Astro Twirl rocket ride, which is what it actually came with, so we're aware of that. We have a dizzy drop tower, which is pretty cool. We might add that next. Bluebird's pirate ship, which is pretty cool. And then we added a concession. We also have popcorn stand to choose from. The toy stand, we have one already. Snack cart, balloon cart, and some benches. Is that a bench? Cool. So we got some people, man. They are coming. So they're closed. Night crew's cleaning. But we made $5,700 yesterday. So I mean that's better than expected on my first day. And the park is emptying out, as you can see. So most of them low wealth. And we upgrade this just like anything else, just like the town hall. I mean, it's very similar to in that fashion. As once you hit that certain profit margin there, then you'll get the ability to upgrade, which will bring in those main attractions. So I'm waiting on my gift from the other city, man. It has been a while. I don't know what's taking so long, but I did send 150K from my other city, so hopefully that'll arrive here soon because we need it. And we have enough power. Let's see, we are police station closed. What did that say? Look at the crime. See this? That's what I'm talking about. It's alright. It's A-OK. I have a couple police cars coming from the other, or one police car coming from this other city here. I might have to change that, but it'll take a little bit of time once we get the crime down. Fire station, I don't think we have a fire station yet. We better add that, because there's potentially... Yeah, my whole town is burning. Look at this, man. We just started. We just started this. Let's say catch 5 escaped criminals. Nice. Let's add a few more jail cells because we've already got 23 criminals in there. Right? No, 7. My mistake. Now that we have a fire station, this should calm down just a bit. This is why it makes it a little hard. It's of course a lot easier for me to just stay on one little city and just get that on lockdown, which I believe we have with Frontier. But I wanted to make it interesting. I wanted to make it a little different. I wanted to use more than one city, you know, to try to give you guys an idea of how you can build up a region and adapt it to the great work that you choose. So for this region, we're going to go ahead and we're going to look again. We still haven't even touched out here. But what we really want to do is we want to get a city that's been founded with the international airport. So by doing that, we're going to have a city here for all the tourists that are going to be getting off the airplane. And then we're going to have 3 other cities that are going to inhabit our just local citizens that are going to want to visit our area as well. And as you can see, they're here, and I don't know why it's still saying need workers. I thought it was completed, but it's probably one of those bugs that this game has. If you guys play this game, you definitely know what I mean. It's not perfect. It definitely has the potential to be perfect, but there is still little quirks that need to be worked out. They're consistently coming out with patches for the game that fix the little things that they have issues with. So I'm confident that in due time they will fix everything. So we're looking good here. What's our profit in? Well, it just opened today, so. Man, how's our gambling house doing here? So since we opened this, the gambling house has gone down just a tad, but I'm still confident that that will turn itself around. Oh, man. Oops, I think I demolished somebody's home. Cool. Yeah, we're good with that. Whoops, 1 more. 2 more. Alright, so we're good on that now. Cool. Let's put a little park in here because we're not getting any type of growth. What could we put? What's something that covers everything here? What's this? Look at that. They could not be happier. Look, that had made every single resident in the entire region happy. So perfect. We got a little fire station here. They're responding. Can put this little bell tower on here. I always like to put. We don't have enough money for one of those yet. Where are the police, man? Where are they at? 23 crimes permitted per day. I think it's just the overall shock of the airport opening and everything that these criminals just go nuts. So, we're looking good. I'm happy about this, man. This new DLC, I didn't really read too much into it prior to it coming out. I did see some screenshots, some leaked information. So I was aware of what it was going to be. However, I wasn't entirely certain as to how it was going to work. So after doing just a little bit of messing around with now, prior to this and now with this, I'm going to get a good idea of how it impacts the city. So it's kind of a learning experience for all of us, because I'm not sure if all of you out there have even gotten the DLC, or those of you that have, how far you've gotten with it. So we'll kind of go through it together. It definitely looks really cool. The detail is just amazing. I mean, you could zoom in here. It seems pretty much as far as you want. I mean, you can click on any one of these little guys here, and they tell you wants to ride every ride and eat every snack. So I mean, this is what you got here. We've already made more in profit today than we did all day yesterday. So, Wheels of Wonder Amusement Park. So we definitely, just based on the name of the park, we're going to have to definitely go ahead and get that go-kart track in there. That should be our first main attraction. Just because of the name, I didn't realize that when I put it in, but Wheels of Wonder Amusement Park, I mean, if you don't have a go-kart track, I don't know what the heck is wrong with you. What is this? Is this like a little arcade, or what is that? I don't know what this is. But they're burning over here. Yeah, I'm putting them out though. Putting them out. I chill on the expansion here for a second. Give the city a little bit of time to adjust. So I was touching on in every one of the cities I ever build. You got to make sure you're spacing out your expansion. I mean, you go in here and just start laying down everything, you're gonna have problems keeping up. So I usually like to do it a little at a time. This one here has been the complete opposite. I'm just going in here, just laying down stuff, and as you can see, this is why you have crime. This is why you have fires burning down everything. So we're gonna just kind of chill out here for a second and just get everything situated. It's still saying that I don't have enough workers, but give it some time. As I stop expanding here, these residential, you'll start, yeah, okay, here you go. I was gonna say you're gonna start getting a few little, well, these are just little buggers, but you'll start getting some apartment towers, and that's when we'll start getting some residents. We're only sitting at, what, 7,000 residents, 366 visiting, so much room to improve, but we're looking fairly decent here so far. Best way I think to get people into your city, especially tourists, is probably like an expo center, which we're definitely going to add. It's just a matter of time before I save up. But the expo center is awesome. Not only does it bring in people, but you make actually a pretty substantial amount of money with it. For example, when I lay it down, we'll get into it, or you can check out my culture video where I kind of go into depth about it. But you will definitely profit from that. In addition, Pro Stadium is good too. I think this would probably be a good city to do the Pro Stadium. I personally haven't had much luck with it, mainly because of the amount of people it requires to fill it. 15,000 people is a lot. I mean, if you think about it, I mean, that is a lot to fit into one stadium. I mean, this whole city right now only has, what, 7,000? I mean, we got a nice little city started here. So you can imagine, as the city gets built up, you know, as we expand, you'll have the chances of filling up the stadium, but we'll have to wait on that just a little bit. So the international airport's done. Just trying to save up some money a little bit. Yeah, I know you don't have any workers. We're getting there. We're packing them in. Not adding any more jobs, I'll promise you that. Today, patrol. Let's add another car lot if we have the money. No, we do not. It's alright. Let's see. What's this cost anything? Oh, this is free. Okay. And then you can kind of just lay these down like roads, you know, like. Just gonna backtrack this a little bit, but I definitely gonna want. Oops. Definitely gonna want a. Like a go-kart track out here. I don't know how big that is, but you get the idea. You can lay little stands and shops all along that. But let's see. I need money, dang it. This is what my holdup is. I guess I could take out another loan, but yeah, let's do that. Screw it. So I need to expand, man. We got this all coming up over here. Good. Okay. Alright, next ride. What are we going to put? I'm kind of liking this dizzy drop tower thing. Wow, that thing is huge. I want to put it right near the freeway, though. I guess we could always move stuff around. It's 20 grand, but wow, look at that. And we could always put some trees in here too. I was thinking. Just to kind of conceal it back a little bit. You don't want everybody to know everything about it. You want them to come in and pay for the ticket and then find out, you know? But cool. Check this bad boy out. And we're making profits. We're about ready to upgrade. Got some high wall tourists. That's usually hard. To be honest with you guys. What's our demand like? Lots of commercial demand. Low well. What did that say? High industrial demand. What else did you say? We're not putting any high wall or industrial out here. It's bad enough we got a power plant. Still needs workers. Where are these cars going? That's my question. You know what I mean? Where are you going? If the airport's closed, are you? Hopefully you're going for a job interview. That's what I'm hoping. Yeah, nice little shot there, though. Look at that. Airport looks up and running to me. I'm sorry. I know it's saying that it's not, but. Cool. I'm pretty happy. Let's see if we can add a bus. I don't want to spend all my money on that, though. Don't want to spend it all. Let's see. Boats. Ferry terminal. 31 grand. We got some nice little development over here, though. That worker thing should be subsiding soon. is crazy. We're losing. We need more tourists. Everybody's... That's... Oh, I thought it said upgrade available. Whoa, already? So it's open from 10 to 12. It's pretty decent hours for a amusement park. Definitely have the opportunity to make profit. So we'll definitely... We're gonna see this spike, I'm telling you right now. What's going on here? Oh, he wants to add a mayor's house? I don't know where to put this dang thing. Just put it here. Helps land value, so that's why I like it. But active new home, attractive new homes, is that I think. So now we're down to 9 crimes per day. That thing was up to like 20 something. Why does it keep closing? Is anybody witnessing this? Why does my police station keep closing? Criminals escape from the international airport. Police chase criminals. Jeez, I did not have any idea that an international airport was going to bring this much crime to my town. Didn't even account for that. Let's try to pull this out here. This is all going to be theme park in here, but we can, I guess, branch this out, make a little bit more residential out this way. Put our money to good use. We can do some cross streets here with like medium density. Let's go ahead and let's lay down a little bit more. Because we are so far in the gutter when it comes to workers. I am never seen so many workers needed for different projects here, but you know, it's all going to pay off in the end because everything's going to be up and running and everybody's going to be paying taxes, so we'll be fine. Gotta keep an eye on water and power, though. We're working on power. Sewage. We don't even have a garbage service. Is anybody catching this? Look at this. It's just all people coming to spend money. We keep losing workers, they're dying. Maybe that's our problem. So we can put a little clinic in here and save some lives. So we've got everything now. We got our utilities. Aside from outflow pipe, which we should probably put in somewhere out here. Got going on here. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Let's go ahead. Let's do our trash service out here. Okay, and let's do a little outflow pipe. Not generating too much trash, but it should still happen. Budget problems. Budget problems. That'll work itself out as people move in. If not, we'll take out another bond. Just waiting on money coming from my other city that I've been earned, and I know I keep saying it, but you send money and it doesn't come, and now look, we got issues. 7 hours till apparently till hell freezes over. Let's see. Because I've never locked up a park. Never once. I've always found a way to shut down something or... What can we afford to shut down for right now? Number 916. Mm-hmm. 916. What can we shut down? Let's shut those down. Now we're down 136. There we go. Now at least we're in the green. Right? Thank you, Jesus. Alright. So let's just lay low for a little bit. This roads cost too much, man. I lay down some roads and I use up all my money. But we'll go ahead and so we can go ahead and wrap this one up. I mean, we got it going here. Our main problem at this point is money, which hopefully the care package I keep calling it comes from the other city, because we're having some budget problems here. But I think we'll be all right. We're back in the green. I haven't really shut much off. This city hall here we can afford to shut down. We have a city hall in my other city, so. But yeah, we took a step forward here. Our region's looking good. We definitely have more work to do, but we're heading in the right direction. We got our international airport finally open that we've been working on. We got our theme park here, which, to be honest with you, is doing fairly well. We made 4,300 yesterday. So next order of business is getting that money situated and also getting some buses in here, because this is pretty hectic in here. But appreciate you guys stopping in, and we'll see you next episode.